1, 2, 3, funk it.
My darling, I love you, 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 I love you.
So it's been a while since I've posted my last video. Obviously the background's different, so I'm in Disney, but it took me a little bit to post my role and everything. There were a lot of things going on that weren't figured out before I got here, so things were changing a lot, and for a while I didn't hear anything, so I wasn't sure what my exact role would be, but now I know. And also I got some footage from traveling here, some video in the park, some footage from yesterday. Me and Elizabeth went and did a lot of things yesterday, and then it turned kind of crazy, and basically I lost all that footage, so I'm just starting fresh. The past few days have been kind of frustrating and tiring, like just mentally exhausting, so I'm here. Basically, I guess I'll just say what my role is right now, or I'm gonna tell the full story. So basically, initially, I was assigned quick service, and I have a lot of food allergies to nuts and shellfish, and I submitted my accommodation form 4 weeks ago, maybe, and it didn't get figured out until yesterday. They called and they were like, we have a new role for you, you're gonna be Skyliner. So I was like, okay. And then I get a call a few, maybe hours later, asking if I had a car. I was like, no, I don't have a car here. So then they're like, well, you can't get to where the Skyliner is. And so they were like, but we have a role for you as park greeter in Hollywood Studios. And I was like, okay, great. Like, that would be so much fun. And everything was dandy. You know, me and Elizabeth went to go take pictures. We stumbled upon Celebration, which is like a super cute little town. And we were eating lunch, and I get a call, just thinking like it's gonna be my new training schedule or something. And this lady says, you need to go take a drug test ASAP because park greeter is attractions, I guess, and that's safety critical. So you need to go take a drug test because you can't get into traditions if you don't have your drug test results. And I'm like, this is all yesterday, and my traditions was supposed to be today. So I'm like freaking out. Me and Elizabeth like zoom over to the health clinic, and I didn't even have time to like print the drug form. And so I get there, I'm like, can you guys print the form? And they're like, no. And I'm like, oh, okay, like where should I go? And they're like, there's a UPS. So then we go over to UPS, I get it printed, I come back. Oh, and when they told me they couldn't print it, they were like, it also takes 5 to 7 business days to get your test results back. And I'm like, that is not gonna work. So I called this lady back when I was in the car, and she was like, no, you need to tell them that you're with Disney and it'll only take 2 days. And I was like, okay. So I go get the form printed, and then I come back and give them the form, give them my information, and everything's stressful. I'm like sitting there for like 30 minutes waiting, and then they pull me back and I do the test and everything, but it was like a new test, so there are like 5 people helping me, and then I finish it up and everything, but they're having like technical difficulties with their printer, and they can't send me away until the package is sealed with like the form inside, but they can't print the form. So I'm like sitting there awkwardly while they're like trying to figure this out, and it took like maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours to do that. And I'm like so stressed at this point because I'm like my traditions is gonna be pushed back if it doesn't come. If my results don't come, my training's gonna be pushed back. Like, I don't know when the next traditions is. I'm just gonna be sitting here like all alone, not doing anything for the next few days. And they said there was a very small chance that they would get my results by the morning, and I would be able to do my original traditions, which was today at 9:10. So then the day goes by, and this morning I wake up. Oh, hold on. Also, there was a welcome party, which was super fun last night, and we made some friends. And then this morning I wake up, I call the person, and I'm like, hey, do you know if the results are in? And she's like, they're not in yet, but still come down, because maybe they'll be in by the time you come down. So I get dressed and ready for traditions. I blow dry my hair, I do my makeup, I put my dress on, I go down there, and she's like, your test results still aren't in, but wait around here until 9:30. And so I wait around until 9:30, and they're still not in. So she's like, so there's traditions tomorrow, but it's at ESPN, and that's only if your drug test results come back today, and you'll need to find your own transportation, and I don't have a car. So then she's like, if not, I have a spot for you at traditions on Wednesday. So I was like, okay. So I come back, I fell asleep, and then I just checked my email, and I got a training schedule for my new role, except it's still saying that I have traditions today. No one's in communication with what's going on, so they don't know that I can't do traditions because I didn't get my drug test results back. So then I had to call that person, but they didn't answer, so I left a message, and then I called the other lady I've been talking to, and she didn't answer. So right now everything's just really hectic. I should be at traditions right now, but I'm not, and I don't know when I will be and when I'll get to start training. So that's the little update on that. But yes, my new role is park greeter in Hollywood Studios, so I'm really excited, and I don't know what's gonna be happening next. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. I'll do a room tour at some point soon. It's coming together, and I don't know, these past few days have just been really rough. So I had some footage that I could put into a video, but then it all got lost, and me and Elizabeth took pictures on the camera, and that got lost too. So we're just praying for a miracle, hoping everything works out. As of now, I'm just hanging out. I made my bed, I made grilled cheese for lunch, and yeah, I think Elizabeth will be done maybe around 5, and it's 2 o'clock right now. I just saw her on her lunch break. Bree doesn't get off until 8? No, 8 maybe? I don't really know. It's out there. And Nat should get off soonish, but she's going to Magic Kingdom, and I don't have my self-admission yet, so I'm just gonna be hanging out here. I'll probably write Jack a letter and attach some pictures in it of my room so he can see that. And yeah, we'll just see what I can find to do. It looks like it's gonna rain outside. Stormy clouds. Slow zoom. Basically, I just wanted to come on here and give an update. I really don't know what's gonna happen, and it's kind of giving me anxiety, but I know that everything will work out. So this was kind of a boring video, but I just wanted to say my role and explain the whole situation. So I'll have hopefully a room tour next, or maybe traditions or something. I don't really know. Something will be up at some point. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.